It is currently 7:51. Today is Tuesday, September 11th, 2008. Hello everyone. Today is a day. For many, today is a day of harsh memories. I'll just put it that way. 17 years ago, a terrible, terrible, terrible attack happened on our country. Not just the country though, but on the people itself. The world came to a standstill. No one knew how to respond. Tragedy had struck. From that tragedy, from those ashes, like the phoenix, many rose to help, many rose to protect. Many emotions rose. Some were justified, some were not. The world had changed in an instant. And for many of us who are young, we had to grow up in the last dredges of our old world and the new, or the last ashes and embers of our old world and the new world that rose from the flame. But some of us especially had family who were affected by the tragedy, had friends who were affected by the tragedy. One of my closest friends, he's a lot older than I am though. He had just started as an EMT, and he was called in on that situation, on that attack. Someone I work with through at one of my businesses, he was I believe he was either high school or he had just finished high school. He was a student who was right there, maybe just a few blocks away when it happened. My father was a soldier. He was in the Army. Retired United Sergeant Major, actually. He was a first sergeant at the time in Fort Carson when this happened. Our world changed because he had to immediately be ready for any minute they had to go. There was no... it was a full get ready now situation. They had to be ready to go anywhere at any moment's notice. And 17 years later, the world has changed so much. People have changed so much. But today's morning prayer, as you can see, is one that I've used before in other stuff. It's a prayer for empathy. Because when I got on my computer this morning, looked at social media, all I saw was hate and ridicule. People mocking each other over this. Oh, you believe that it wasn't staged? Oh, I believe. Yeah. I can go on for hours mocking them, insulting them, acting in pure hatred, because nothing angers me more than people who will ignore the need to be empathetic, to care about people, just because it makes them feel tough and cool, to instead insult people. I can go on for hours how much that angers me, but I won't. Instead, I would like to just focus, call upon the gods, the spirits, and ask that they share this prayer so that hopefully we can have empathy in the world. Because I remember people were concerned together in the same, neighbors were standing together in that same house. People were worried together, and we don't see that anymore. All we see is people locking their doors. Alright. And this is one more that's done at night, but I'll read through it just for today. Rest in the empty night, darkened moon of sleepless night, empty of joyful light. Heavy hearts and heavy minds cry out, mourning at your sight. You who watch the mother's cry, the father's howl, The siblings weep the victim's death, watching their hollow pains fill the air above even the stars. I call upon you, O spirit of the moon, of shadows of coldness, of night of secrets, of woe of fears, that pulls the oceans of the earth, the water, the air, the fire. Pull the tears from the eyes of the mother, push the roar from the mouth of the father, honor the silence of the coffin of the child, and send on your oceans the pain you have seen. The pains of weakness, of anger, of earth, of anger, of fire, of sorrow, of water, of blindness of air, so that all may see and hear. You who carry the oceans of the earth, ensure that no wall or mountain shields the pained weaknesses of the absent room. You who carry the oceans of the fire, ensure that no hearth or torch warms the empty coldness of the fallen child. You who carry the oceans of the air, ensure that no ear or wind deafens the hollowed rage of the pained wail. You who carry the oceans of the water, ensure that no eye or river dry the misery of the broken heart. But then, carry on those same rivers the love that is felt, the empathy of those who are made to hear the pain, of love from the fires of the hearth, of love from the walls of the home, of love from the ears of the protector, of love from the eyes of the nurturer. As you echo all pains on this night, may you echo all counsel and love to make it right. That last bit I added for a friend because one of my friends I originally did this prayer with was a Wiccan. But there we go. I won't lie, this is a harsher day for me as well. There's a lot of memories and a lot of anger at how people act. But I won't hold you guys here as I talk and rant. I shall see you guys later when I get back from work. Have a nice day, my friends.